You're trying to save money. Every month you tell yourself this is a month. This is when you finally start building that emergency fund. You cut back on coffee. You skip dinner with friends. You're being disciplined. 2 weeks in, you've got $340 saved. You feel proud. Then, your car makes a noise. $480 repair. Your savings account is back to zero. Next month, same story. You save $290. Then your phone breaks. $350 replacement. Zero again. You've been doing this dance for 5 years. You'll do it for 5 more, 10 more, 20 more. You will never hit $10,000 unless you're trying to save money. Every month you tell yourself this is a month. This is when you finally start building that emergency fund. You cut back on coffee. You skip dinner with friends. You're being disciplined. 2 weeks in, you've got $340 saved. You feel proud. Then understand what's actually stopping you. And it's not what you think. If you've ever tried to save money and failed over and over, stay with me because what I'm about to show you is why the system is designed to keep you from ever reaching $10,000. My name is Mike and I make videos about how money actually works in real life. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm sharing what I learned from failing to save for 3 years before I figured out what was actually wrong. Talk to a professional about your situation. Here's the brutal truth. You're not failing because you lack discipline. You're not failing because you're bad with money. You're failing because you're playing a rigged game and nobody told you the rules. There are 4 invisible obstacles between you and $10,000. And until you see them, until you understand how they work, you'll keep spinning your wheels forever. Let me show you exactly what's blocking you. Obstacle number 1 is what I call the emergency treadmill. You think you're having bad luck. Car breaks. Phone dies. Medical bill. Root canal. Something always comes up. But here's the catch. It's not bad luck. It's math. The average person has 3 to 5 unexpected expenses per year totaling $3,000 to $5,000. That's not abnormal. That's life. But when you're trying to save without an emergency fund, every single one of these normal expenses wipes you out. You save $400. Emergency costs $480. You're not just back to zero. You're negative $80. So you put it on a credit card. Now you're paying interest. You're not building wealth. You're treading water. And the treadmill never stops. Stop right now and count how many times in the last year an emergency killed your savings. 3 times? 5 times? Are you seeing the pattern? Obstacle number 2 is the income illusion. You think you need to make more money to save. If I just got a raise, then I could save. If I just made $60,000 instead of $45,000, I'd have money left over. But there's a catch. Studies show that people who make $100,000 per year are almost as likely to live paycheck to paycheck as people making $50,000. Why? Because expenses rise with income. You get a $10,000 raise. You move to a nice apartment. $300 more per month. You buy a better car. $150 more per month. You eat out more. $200 more per month. Your raise disappears into lifestyle inflation. The problem isn't income. The problem is that you're trying to save what's left over instead of saving first. And what's left over is always zero. Obstacle number 3 is the savings account trap. You have a savings account. You move money there when you can, but it's at the same bank as your checking. You can transfer money instantly. And you do. Rent is due, but checking is short $200. Transfer from savings. Going out with friends, but only have $30 in checking. Transfer $80 from savings. Your savings account isn't saving money. It's a second checking account. A buffer for when your main account runs low. But there's a catch. Real savings is money you can't easily access. Money that has friction. If you can transfer it with one click, it's not savings. It's available funds. And available funds always get spent. Obstacle number 4 is a target problem. You're not aiming at $10,000. You're aiming at save as much as I can. But as much as I can is not a target. It's a vague intention. Your brain can't track it, can't measure it, can't commit to it. So every month you save different amounts. $200 one month, $50 the next, $0 a month after. You're wondering, not progressing. But here's what makes this worse. Without a specific target, you have no idea if you're on track or behind. You have no milestones to celebrate, no progress to see. You're just putting money somewhere and hoping. Hope is not a strategy, and that's why it never works. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Person A has been trying to save for 3 years. They make $52,000 per year. Take home $3,250 per month. Expenses are $2,900. They have $350 left over. They should be able to save, right? Here's what actually happens. Month 1, they save $350. Month 2, car needs $420 in repairs. They pull the $350 from savings and put $70 on a credit card. Savings back to zero. Month 3, they save $280. Month 4, phone breaks. $340. Pull from savings. Zero again, plus $60 on credit card. Month 5, save $300. Month 6, medical bill $250. Pull from savings. Down to $50. Month 7, birthday gift for mom. Dinner out, small emergency. Savings wiped. This cycle repeats for 3 years. At the end of 3 years, person A has $0 saved. But they also have $1,200 in credit card debt from all the times emergencies exceeded savings. They are worse off than when they started. Which person sounds like you? Be honest in the comments. Are you on this treadmill right now? Now here's where most people give up. They try to save for 2 years, fail repeatedly, and they conclude, I'm just not good at saving money. Some people can do it. I can't. But that's not true. You're not bad at saving. You're using a method that doesn't work. It's like trying to drive a car with square wheels and thinking you're a bad driver. The wheels are the problem, not you. Let me show you the method that actually works. The method is called Pay Yourself First with Protection. It's 5 steps. Step 1. Open a savings account at a completely different bank. Not the same bank as your checking. A different institution. Online bank. Credit union. Somewhere that takes 2 to 3 days to transfer money. This creates friction. You can't impulse transfer. Step 2. Set up automatic transfer the day after payday. Not when you remember. Not when you have extra. Automatic. Every single paycheck. Even if it's $100. Even if it's $50. Automatic removes willpower from the equation. Step 3. Commit to a specific target and timeline. Not save as much as I can. Exactly $10,000 in 36 months. That's $278 per month. Or $10,000 in 60 months. That's $167 per month. Pick your timeline. Pick your monthly number. Make it real. Step 4. Build a mini emergency fund first. Your first goal is not $10,000. It's $1,000. Just $1,000 in 6 months. That's $167 per month. Once you have $1,000, small emergencies don't wipe you out. You can handle a $480 car repair without going back to zero. Step 5. Increase the amount annually. Start at $150 per month year 1. Year 2, increase to $200. Year 3, $250. You're getting raises. You're cutting expenses. You're making more. The amount grows with you. But there's a catch most people miss. The mini emergency fund is critical. Without it, you will fail. Here's why. You start saving $200 per month toward your $10,000 goal. Month 3, you have $600. Car needs $500 repair. If that $600 is your only savings, you have to use it. You're back to $100. Momentum killed. But if you have a separate $1,000 emergency fund, you use that for the car repair. Your $10,000 fund stays untouched. Your momentum continues. The emergency fund protects the wealth-building fund. That's the key. Let me show you what happens when you do this right. Person B makes the same $52,000. Same $350 per month available. But person B does it differently. Month 1, automatic transfer of $150 to separate bank savings account. Can't touch it easily. Month 2, another $150. Month 3, another $150. Now at $450. Month 4, car needs $420 repair. Person B pulls from their separate $300 emergency buffer they built alongside savings. Repair paid. $10,000 fund untouched. Still at $450. Month 5, add $150. Month 6, add $150. Now at $750. Month 7, phone breaks. $340. Use emergency buffer again. $10,000 fund still growing. After 12 months, person B has $1,800 saved. After 24 months, $3,600. After 36 months, $5,400. After 60 months, they hit $10,000. Same income as person A, same expenses. Same emergencies. Different system. Person A has $0 in debt. Person B has $10,000. Here's what nobody tells you. Saving $10,000 is not about making more money. It's about building a system that protects your savings from getting raided every month. The automatic transfer makes it invisible. You never see the money. You can't spend it. The separate bank makes it inconvenient. You can't impulse transfer. The mini emergency fund absorbs the shocks. Small crises don't destroy your progress. The specific target keeps you on track. You know exactly where you are and where you're going. This is not willpower. This is architecture. You're building a system that works even when you're tired, stressed, or tempted. But here's the hard truth. Even with the right system, it's going to take time. If you can save $200 per month, $10,000 takes 50 months. That's over 4 years. If you can save $150 per month, it takes 67 months. That's over 5 years. This is not fast. This is not sexy. You're not going to get rich quick. But here's what you need to understand. You're going to live the next 5 years no matter what. 5 years from now, you'll either have $10,000 or you'll still be on the emergency treadmill wondering why you can't get ahead. The choice is today. The results are 5 years from now. Now I can already hear the objection. Mike, I can't afford to save $150 per month. There's no extra money. Every dollar is already going somewhere. I hear you. I've been there. But here's what I need you to do. Track every expense for 1 month. All of it. You'll find $150. It's there. It's in the $200 you spend on food delivery. It's in the $80 streaming services you barely use. It's in the $120 you spend on stuff you don't remember buying. It's there. You're already spending it. You just have to redirect it. And yes, that means sacrifice. That means saying no. That means discomfort. Nobody said this was easy. But staying broke is harder. Here's the bottom line. You will never save $10,000 by accident. You will never save it by trying harder. You will never save it by making more money. You will only save it by building a system that automates it, protects it, and makes it harder to raid than to keep. The obstacles are real. The emergency treadmill, the income illusion, the savings account trap, the target problem. They will stop you unless you design around them. But once you see them, once you understand how they work, you can beat them. And once you beat them, $10,000 is inevitable. Here's what you do today, right now. First, open a savings account at a different bank. Ally, Marcus, Discover, any online bank with no fees. Do it now. It takes 10 minutes. Second, set up automatic transfer for the day after your next paycheck. $100, $150, $200, whatever you can actually do. Make it automatic. Third, write down your target. $10,000 in X months. Put it somewhere you see every day. Make it real. Fourth, commit to the mini emergency fund first. $1,000 before you worry about $10,000. That $1,000 is your shield. Your future self is 5 years from now. They are looking back at this exact moment. This is a decision point. They are begging you to start. They are telling you that having $10,000 changed everything. They are telling you the 5 years pass fast. They are telling you the only regret is not starting sooner. They are you, and they know. Listen to them. The system wants you to stay broke. Banks make money from your overdraft fees. Credit card companies profit from your emergencies. They need you to never have savings. But you're not going to give them what they want. Because now you see the obstacles. And you see the system that beats them. You're not going to try harder. You're going to build better. And in 5 years, you're going to have $10,000. Not by luck, not by willpower, by design. So tell me in the comments, which obstacle is stopping you right now? The emergency treadmill? The income illusion? The savings trap? The target problem? Name it. Because once you name it, you can beat it. And if this video just showed you why you've been failing and exactly how to fix it, smash that like button and subscribe because I'm making more videos showing you the exact systems that work when motivation doesn't. Let's build your $10,000 together.